Long week. Well, here we are, October 16th. Winds are coming out of the northwest and it's 58 degrees right now. Huge, huge, huge weather change. We got high pressure system moved in yesterday out of a very long low pressure system. It had been nice to be in the woods last night. I know a lot of deer moved, got a lot of movement on camera. Had a good friend of mine shoot a nice buck last night. Others of mine all saw decent deer or several deer, but unfortunately I had other plans. We're going to be hunting a stand we moved a couple weeks ago, just because the tree that it was in over the last couple years has been falling backwards, I guess you'd say. A tornado went through about 4 or 5 years ago. Actually, 2 years in a row we had a tornado go through. And the oak tree that it was in did not fall, but started leaning a little bit with all the straight line winds. And over the last couple years, it just keeps going farther and farther. So it really wasn't safe anymore to go up into. So we moved it. And I've been wanting to move it for years anyway, just because of the other thing the tornado created was a lot of bedding area down farther on that ridge. And I wanted to get a little bit closer to that bedding area, but not on top of it yet. We're starting to see some bigger bucks on camera, but nothing huge up until last week, and then a really nice 8 started showing up. I would definitely shoot it, but if that deer doesn't come through, hopefully there's other deer that we haven't got on camera yet that are bigger. That'd be awesome, but I definitely would shoot the 8. Winds are pretty stiff, like I said, coming out of the northwest, 15 to 20 miles an hour. So hopefully, being that we're hunting the east side of the woods on a ridge, that there won't be too much tree movement. I don't feel safe a lot of times. Not so much safe, but I don't feel like I'm putting a good shot on a buck or a deer for that matter when the tree's moving a lot. I'm always hesitant to go up into a tree. A lot of times I'd sit on the ground then. But I think we'll be all right tonight. So with that all said, we will check in once we get there. Well, here we are. We got here pretty quiet. And as you can see, I'm missing a hat. My son was up here hunting and borrowed it. Well, you know how that goes. Anyway, it's kind of breezy. Almost thought about sitting on the ground, but I think this will be okay. The winds are supposed to die down as the day goes. I'll show you what we got here. So we got obviously the bog out there, and there's bedding back over in here. So a lot of times they'll do is they'll cut down and follow the edge of the bog. Otherwise there's a trail like up through the middle here, and then there's one that comes actually almost right underneath me. There's corn out there about 150 yards that way, and then back over here there's a cut soybean field. So what we're hoping is that we can get something to come out of this bedding over here and follow its way through. The wind is coming from the northwest, so it's coming right at us. Even as the temps cool down and our thermals start to drop, and as we get closer to dark, I'm thinking this prevailing wind will at least keep them up, the scent going up high, so they won't be able to get me. So hopefully everything works out, and we got ourselves a big buck tonight. Stay tuned. So far it's been pretty slow. Haven't seen anything but a couple squirrels. With all the wind, I really can't hear much. But I don't think anything got by us. It's about 45 minutes before close. So we're just going to keep on keeping on and hope for the best. Little buck. Just a little one. Came down from the bedding area over there. Must have came up. If I would have been in the tree we used to sit in, I'd have saw it better. But hey, at least we're seeing deer. Well, that's a pretty nice night. The wind died down, and I didn't see any other deer out of my stand, but when I was walking out, I had one telling the whole world that I was coming. So I think they might have gone through the same area that little buck went through. So tomorrow night, I don't know if I'm going to sit over there or if I'm going to sit somewhere else, but I might go sit back where I shot that big buck last year, off that little opening in the back of the woods that we're hunting here. But beautiful night, really cooled down nice, wind died down. Hopefully tomorrow night mirrors it. As always, you guys take care, God bless.